Hello, every gamer. Oh my god, how did my chair sink so much? Does anyone else have this thing where it's like if you. I assume that it's because I sit in my chair too aggressively, and like it just slowly sinks over time, and I don't realize it until it's in Mariana's Trench. Oh god, excuse me. So, this is I'm playing and drawing. I'm playing around with different ideas for what to do with streaming and, well, just content creation. I fucking hate that phrase so bad. I do not want to use the term content creation ever because it's fucking weird as hell. Tried to set up a little, a little like a series of guys over here because I don't know, autism or whatever, I guess. There's like another streamer that I watch it sometimes, Peach Delta, and he tends to have a lot of little guys sitting around. Like, okay, let's try that. Um, I'm I'm gonna probably, this is just gonna be a very weird stream setup in general because I have the video on my left monitor and I'll obviously be drawing on my right monitor, so I have to like whip out my phone to actually look at the chat, which I fucking hate doing because it's so small. It's so if OBS decides to not have a stroke while I'm streaming, that would be fucking awesome. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna like react to the special program that just came out and doodle and play and draw because I don't really know what else to hashtag react to. My sound balancing skills are not very good, so they will let me know if it's incoherent.
Interastral Peace Entertainment's top-rated superstar is just a big, round bird.
Yeah, he rules.
Look at all these feathers. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Should I
My
be...
delivery service doesn't do returns. Beg me. 200,000 credits, and I'll let you go. Deal?
I'm so excited to see more Stop for Mod content.
Help even if you did pay me. Want to save him? Let's play a game.
Give me the credit card number.
Really is that good. As you wish.
It would have been really funny if it was just Sampo doing a fucking ransom.
When the express set off once more, or as I frequently call it, where repeated mistakes begin, prosperity breeds corruption, and suffering forges heroes. A million colors returning to the world.
Am I using the right brush? I'm not using the right brush. I was like, this should be more sketchy looking.
Ahead of us, then we'll trailblaze a path forward with our own hands. Starblazer!
Oh god, the Himiko SP. I so wish I could pull the Himiko SP. I'm gonna throw up.
Trailblazing!
God, they're just going all in on the cheesy anime bullshit, huh?
This is the resistance I have been looking for.
Kid, if you can't find me, just look up at the stars.
Fucking don't kill her again.
Entire night sky for you.
Oh, Mom.
You saw a path no one had ever trod before. Then you set off on it.
Once
Don't be afraid.
However, do take a shot every time the fucking Trailblazer dies. Get it on your phones, even though I am. For me, it's always at like 5 in the morning whenever these streams happen, so I never catch up on them live. So I always just like lurk on like my 82 Discord servers, like please, 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 someone do me a favor and just post all these codes because I am not getting up that early. I have work off today. I'm still not getting up that early. I'm especially not getting up that early when I have work or when I have a day off. It's still, oh god, I'm so fucking brain damaged about adventuring right now because the fucking SP fucked that hard, and also, I'm going to Kuta with some friends, day after 4th of July, so I can get the promotional stuff.
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the Honkai Star Rail version 4.4, and Ravages Does the Whistle Sound special program.
People say the light cone names are ridiculous, like these patch names are fucking insane.
Are you
They'll never
really
top for
Albert?
the sun is set to
Why
die.
do you look like that?
Yeah! Where did our big, round, fluffy Albert go?
Don't even bring it up. Show in the office when
Don't fucking worry about it.
I got knocked out cold. Some lanky, hat-wearing weirdo tied me up and demanded I pay 200,000 credits, or else it'd be over for me. My poor life savings.
Of
Was
$5.
already like this.
Oh, good thing it was just some hat-wearing weirdo. For a moment, I thought you might have run into Asat Pramod.
Fucking.
Pramod? What do you mean, Asat Pramod?
Never mind. I guess you could call this a blessing in disguise, huh?
I'm trying to work really hard on my proportions and
Now your legs are this long!
sense of
I
depth,
guess
but
you're
it's hard.
Alright, let's get back to today's show. You two, as per tradition, why don't you say hi to the audience first?
Okay.
No, I don't think it would really
Hello,
show that much.
everyone. I'm
Just a little bit.
conductor of the Astral Express.
And I'm Himiko, navigator of the Astral Express. It's a pleasure to see you all again.
That shit was still
Welcome
so
back, guys.
fucked.
Let's get down to business. That version trailer just now was packed with information.
Yeah, and just look at this picture behind us. Everyone's expressions are so solemn, it's got Pom-Pom nervous too.
At the end of the version 4.3 story, Asat Pramod, the Lord Ravager who aims to destroy Elation, dropped his disguise and revealed himself to everyone, completely shattering Queen Arcadia's 15 years.
I'm sorry, can I talk about how funny that was for a second? Like, I just could not stop laughing. I mean, it was still like, I had such a whiplash of emotions with the whole Himeko was actually dead the whole time thing. But like, what made it fucking funny to me is like, you're not really my dad, and it's like, well, you're not really my daughter. It's like, okay, so we're both fucking lying out here, and it's just so fucking funny to me. It's crazy, don't get me wrong. It's not like I was like, oh my god, this is such a weird plot. It was cool. It was just like, god, it reminded me of that one episode of Community where they were all excuse me. They were all pretending to be chloroformed because they didn't know what to do when the janitor came into the room. I don't know why it gave me that vibe. I think it's like, oh yeah, because it's like, oh my god, no, we were all chloroformed the whole time. That's how it felt to me. Oh god.
Peace.
I have to start
This must
coloring
be
this.
the unusual fate indicated in General Yao Guang's
I should
divination.
also probably...
At this point, the Phantasmoon Moon games are completely out of control, and
Make
Queen
sure I
Arcadia
don't
is hanging by a
blind
thread.
myself.
Facing off against the Lord Ravager again. There must be some cursed connection between them and the Astral Express.
Indeed. They've gotten so entangled, they even developed a father-daughter bond.
What father-daughter bond? The thought that every single one of those heartwarming father-daughter moments was just some twisted performance by Asat Pramod. It makes my skin crawl.
Hey, don't forget, it's not just Ryusuke who's a fake. Himiko's identity is still shrouded in mystery too. According to Asat Pramad, something might have happened to the real Himiko 15 years ago.
Pom-Pom doesn't believe a single word Asat Pramad says. All Pom-Pom knows is that passenger Himiko has spent all her time with everyone on the express and never once faked her feelings for us.
Oh.
Thank you, conductor.
Well said. Though it really makes you wonder what exactly Himiko went through 15 years ago. You seem to spill quite a few secrets during your face-off with Asat Pramad, Himiko.
I'll have a chance to tell my story later. Right now, our top priority is dealing with the massive problem that is Asat Pramad.
But how are we supposed to do that? We can't even track him down right now.
Yeah. Remember when Asat Pramad
This
held the
is kinda-
Trailblazer and the others into the world in canvas?
Jacket the
He
same
also showed
color.
up in the tavern, the school, the abandoned station, and a bunch of other
This one's a
places
little bit
at
more
the
purple,
exact
but
same time.
you can't really
This
tell.
guy is seriously good at fighting with clones.
And every single Asat Pramad looks exactly like the real deal. They can act and fight on their own, and they've even got that same obnoxious way of talking. Oh, speaking of which, Pom-Pom just remembered that smart-mouthed meanie who fought Silver Wolf in version 4.2. Not only can he create clones, he also really loves to shapeshift, huh?
An old shape-shifting die, huh? For Asat Pramad, that ability helps him disguise himself to get closer to his targets. Just like when he turned into Pearl and Graphia. Nobody suspected a thing at first.
And then there's Ryusuke. He didn't just look the part. He even acted out his personality so
Let me see it.
convincingly.
Let me get all the
He
lines
even
and
bought
put them in one
every
folder.
last piece of Himicat merch. To think we let him visit the Astral Express and Passenger Trailblazer even called him Grandpa. Ugh. He really played everyone for fools.
But then again, who wouldn't love a sensible, independent, and capable daughter like Himiko? Besides, is there really that much of a difference between acting like you care and actually caring?
Oh my god.
Excuse me?
What made you burst out with that?
As
Mr.
he's
Bird?
been fucking
Weird.
destroyed.
See? Feels exactly like something a Asat Pramad would say.
Oh my god.
Scream meanie.
Stop imitating him, Albert. Just hearing that gives me a headache. But to tell the truth, he is quite the master of disguise. If you in the audience ever ran into him, you might not even know it.
True. But Pom-Pom has another question. He uses these abilities to do so many things that seem completely unrelated to destruction. Why is that?
Mm-hmm. There's a reason for that, of course. Based on previous intel, when Asat Pramad carries out destruction, it's never
think
just
that's the
about
base color.
overwhelming brute force. He prefers to observe like a chess player. Sometimes even standing right beside his victims to watch them struggle in agony as they march
don't do
step
well with
by
these
step
monochromatic
toward
color
their
palettes.
demise.
Exactly.
I
That
really
much
like his
was
design
proven
is the
during
problem.
the catastrophe in Plain Arcadia a millennium ago. It was none other than the invader Asat Pramad who rescued Graphia from the ruins. He then bestowed upon her the power of destruction, granting her the ability to turn her brushstrokes into reality. She even ended up personally painting the ferocious
It's like the
giant
gradient
beasts
on
that
it.
destroyed her
Okay.
homeland.
Ugh, turning the victim into the very fuel for the fire. That's so
I'll do
cruel.
the eyes
Maybe
last.
to him, destruction is just a cruel joke. Remember what we learned from the previously released Myriad Celestia about Asat Pramad's past before he embraced the destruction? To him, the elation of today is completely unrecognizable, vulgar, and boring. Peace has lasted far too long.
Oh, so like Xandar,
Only
I
a
see.
return to suffering can breed true amusement. All that overflowing fear, powerless rage, and futile struggling. How delicious.
Ugh, what a sick man. So he turned plain Arcadia into this?
Oh no! Is this still the Arcadia we know? There's rubble everywhere! And the
Sick
roads
as
have been
hell.
cut off.
Are those imaginary?
I'm so
effective
glad that
too?
we get to
They're
fucking
actually
explore
attacking
Mementos.
people. And what's with these lightning strikes? Has even the thunder coil gone out of control?
Yeah, Supermod has warped all of Plain Arcadia beyond recognition. People are scrambling everywhere just to.
Ugh.
But luckily, Burrito Station.
Give me the
which was
post-apocalyptic
stocked, is still
setting
relatively safe,
right
as
now.
we
Put it in
call
my mouth.
Rare Haven.
What about our companions? How are they doing?
Don't worry, everyone's safe and sound for now.
For
They were just
now.
forced to split up because of the Supermod's actions. However, according to Madame Pearl's observations, once the conflict broke out, Himiko and Asap
I'm
Ramad
trying to
got
figure out how
out
to
of
do like the
monitoring range together,
colored
leaving their whereabouts
lines
a
too, because I
mystery
feel like
at
they
one
look
point.
really good with my
To be
style, but
precise,
I'm
He deliberately
Ugh, I
severed
haven't drawn
any
in like over
leads he
10
could
years, so
use
I've
to track me down.
a lot of shit that I
Darn
just
it.
either don't remember or like never
Really had
learned.
it all planned out. But why?
Judging by his behavior, he's extremely curious about what actually happened 15 years ago and the secret I carry. He's the kind of person who won't rest until he gets to the bottom of everything. If he's that fixated on it, I'd wager his obsession itself is a clue to what's really driving him.
Good point. Let's start by looking at the unanswered questions from 15 years ago.
Take a shot every
First
time they
off,
say 15 years
at the
ago.
end of version 4.3, we saw that when facing the Herald of Death, there was indeed another voice beside Himiko. Who was she? Does another Himiko really exist? What exactly is Himiko's identity? A myriad Celestia short will give us a few clues on this secret first. Besides that,
Oh, yeah, there was like-
Himiko
there was a
faced
myriad
off
Celestia
against
short I
the
haven't
Herald
seen
of
yet.
Death. A giant mechanical arm appeared right in front of her. Later, when she went toe-to-toe with the Supermod alone, the mech showed up again, and the Supermod even called it an old friend. Where did this mech even come from? And why can Himiko summon it?
Don't worry
In
about
the
it.
version trailer, Passenger Himiko called it Starblazer. That name sort of rings a bell for Pom Pom.
Uh-huh.
Does
Good
that
catch,
also
Pom
go with the
Pom. As far as I
palms?
know,
No, it does not.
the
Okay.
prototype for this mech comes from the first and last stop of the Express, Akabili's homeland, Pagana, and was once used as a weapon of war. Pagana's legacy showing up in Plain Arcadia probably has a lot to do with the wrecked Express.
The Wrecked Express! Graphia and Ryusuke both mentioned earlier that it was a tower of infinity piercing the sky and earth. Were they talking about this place?
That's right. Though there was no trace of the Starblazer on the Express back in the day, I wonder how Himiko managed to get her hands on it. Not only did you find the clues, you also managed to restore the mech single-handedly. Wait, make that double-handedly. As expected of my navigator. And as for more details about the Herald of Death case from 15 years ago, there's indeed a bit more we can reveal. Stay tuned for the upcoming animated short.
Be sure to check it out.
Okay!
And aside from these secrets, right before vanishing with the Supermod, Himiko subtly left behind a clue related to the Express. Cracking the clue might just reveal Himiko's whereabouts, and so try our best to try and stall me.
This
stall
guy.
the Supermod, and wait for her friends to show up.
I believe the Trailblazer will step up, uncover the truth from 15 years ago, and find a way to deal with Asat Pramad. When that time comes, we'll face this battle together.
You said it. We'll always find a way, no matter how hard things get. For now, let's see what kind of tricks our final enemy, Asat Pramad, will resort to in battle. As a Lord Ravager, what he brings to the fight goes way beyond his usual flippant nonsense-spouting self. And as a former masked fool, an express navigator, and now a Lord Ravager, he assumes 3 distinct forms in combat, each
Okay.
wielding a different set of abilities.
Those 3 faces looming
Oh.
over us.
Oh, the boss design is so fucking cool.
First up is a dazzling performance. Rocket magic! If the audience isn't careful, It might go like this. Boom!
Is that how rockets are supposed to be used?
Yeah.
Is dice rolling also part of the battle?
Kevin, don't you know how fireworks work?
3 special effects to choose from. To keep things fair, you get 1.
Interesting.
It's 2.
Oh, that's really interesting to put in a fucking boss fight
Now
mechanic.
check this out. Pew! Hard at it.
I'm excited to see how that was play out
I'm
properly.
afraid not. This battle is just a game of destruction brought by the Lord Ravager. If you don't play along, all that awaits us is the Destruction Deluxe package.
No! The Express!
However, after clearing the trial, Trailblazers can obtain High Hopes of the Falsely Enlightened, a trace level up material through Echo of War, the comedy of doom.
Darn it! Hop
Hell
on
yeah,
in.
new Echo of
Wait
War.
till
I
you
need
see
I
me
need a
do
new
it.
one so bad.
Now, I just want to rip his die off and kick it around like a ball.
By the way,
Duly
it's rare to
noted.
get the
I have a
chance to
new fucking
converse
Echo of War to
face-to-face with
farm
the Lord Ravager on
for
equal
Abby.
footing
It's gonna
like
be such a
this.
fucking
This
nightmare.
time, the Trailblazer will also be able to uncover quite a few interesting things through Asat Pramad. Like gossip about the Lord Ravagers, their first loves, and stuff like that. Oh, or maybe you'll even be able to uncover some secrets regarding the truth of the finality and the Trailblazers' origins. But how much you actually
Uh-oh.
manage to uncover, well, that'll depend on your own skills. All right, story time's over. Now, let's check out the all-new Himiko
Where the
Nova's
hell is-
performance and battle.
The colors on the... Okay, here we go. Ugh, God, her fucking design is so good. Honestly, out of all the SPs so far, second best design. I'm too beach pilled and too gay, but oh my fucking God, this design is sick as hell.
Passenger Himiko really is something else with her brand new powers. She looks more like a valiant Valkyrie now. She's so full of spirit.
I know, right?
It's a little ominous that it's just Pom Pom and Himeko to me.
My younger self probably wouldn't have believed that I'd actually get to fly into space and pilot a mech one day.
That's right. It's also her biggest highlight.
Oh
in combat.
yeah, it was a really big dream of hers.
Character following the path of erudition. When Himiko Nova is on the field, she immediately deploys a territory and summons the Star Blazer.
I'm trying
mech.
really hard to not be a
Wow, if
perfectionist
Passenger
about all
wrote
this
some
too.
of he'd be so thrilled. He'd drop everything to study it for 3 days.
Oh, this age
and
shit his
nights
pants.
Straight.
All enemies will be brought onto the satellite
Oh, fuck.
platform. This is our home.
Some hair got
Using
escaped.
her ultimate, Himiko will lead her teammates to pilot the mech together.
Huh, that's so cool.
When you're piloting the mech, enemies are like ants on the deck with nowhere to hide. The mech even auto-cruises at high altitude, giving us complete control of the field of vision.
That's
We can pilot
fucking
Starblades
crazy.
at
This is
12
the most
two different
FF14 looking
attack
ass
abilities against the
fight.
enemy. Use hyperluminous
I'm not even
Hyperbeam
kidding.
to slice through foes with a blur of light blades, dealing damage and gaining charge. After aiming and charging up, the mech unleashes.
I'm sorry, I feel like I need to like pull it out to see. I'm gonna like actually let me hide fucking fly. I'm gonna hide I love it when shit just opens on my monitor that I didn't want it to. What the fuck was this? Alexander, I think, is what it's reminding me of. This isn't like the best example of it, I don't think, but yeah, it's just giving me these vibes because of like the it's just giving me big FF14 vibes, but that's like in a positive way because it's like some of my favorite raids. I'm sorry, that feels like I'm making the most Germa ass noises right now. There's something in my throat. It's not supposed to be there. I just wash it down. I put like a... Okay. It's out. That was weird. It's okay, I didn't literally cough up a lung or anything. anyone remember the house episode where a patient literally coughed up part of his lung? Is that like possible? I feel like Googling that. You actually cough up a lung. It's too large to fit through your trachea. Piece of a lung. Can lead to the expulsion of mucus or material that may resemble lung tissue, often due to conditions like plastic bronchitis. So, like, there's this really weird thing about me that, like, if anyone watches Doug, I know Parkser has, like, this really weird, like, law hyperfixation. I have a really weird medical hyperfixation, but I could never be a doctor because I don't want anyone to die and for it to be my fault. And that is way too much studying. I couldn't do, like, regular college anyways to begin with. A lymphatic flow disorder that causes severe breathing difficulties due to the formation of mucus casts in the airways. Chronic cough and shortness of breath, usually associated with congenital heart disease. Okay, learn something new every day. But yeah, anyways, the shit I'm supposed to be reacting to while I'm doodling.
Always protect her teammates alongside
Why the fuck is OBS being such a fucking wad?
By using her skill, Himiko Nova can
Oh yeah,
gain
I'm still
Navigator
coloring
Semaphore,
this.
which increases allies' damage and
You know what? No, I need to also. I've been learning that I'm a little bit too perfectionist about my work, and I need to fix that.
The conductor is asking the right question. In Himiko's territory, all allied teammates will gain an extra special ability, the assist skill. The assist skill has its own dedicated button. Once you use it, you'll call on Starblazer to lend a hand, launching an attack on all enemies.
And if the teammate using the assist skill is a fellow companion from the Express, depending on who they are, they'll also gain special effects.
Wow, the Express cohort has such a strong bond.
Okay, this is something that, like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been high-key wanting to talk about a little bit for a really long time. Because I remember, like, I mean, I'm sure it's still a thing, that a lot of people were really mad about Cyrene, specifically because of the Chrysos era-specific buffs. And I agree that they're really, like, I have such mixed feelings about it. Because on one hand, from, like, a game design perspective, like, if you're just talking about, like, the way that this game is designed and how it works and, like, the flexibility of team building and how much that detracts from it, from that angle, I really heavily, like, I have mixed feelings. I just have really mixed feelings about it. Because it's like, yeah, on one hand, it does suck doo-doo ass. But on the other hand, narratively speaking, it's really cool. And I feel like it does this weird Schrodinger's cat thing of, like, taking away, like, restricting gameplay flexibility and also adding a lot of gameplay flexibility. Like, it encourages you, like, okay, so Cyrene can only work with these handful of characters the absolute best. How do I, like, focus my energy correctly? How do I pick the right characters that will work around Cyrene? And I think that that's really interesting. And again, narratively, it's awesome. Like, I'm really glad that they're, like, taking the bond system that they had in, I feel like I need to, like, play some music right now because I have so much to say about shit like this. Because I do, it was really funny because I feel like, I have brain damage. And I did a long time ago, I just got bored and decided to, play Sonic the Hedgehog music. This doesn't feel right. I need to find a better... Okay, this is good enough. Like, originally I did, like, design my character to have... Because I think designing gameplay mechanics and stuff is really fun. I originally designed them around Aventurine a little bit, not completely, but, like, having a special skill, like, specifically it was like if they're on the same team, their ults work together and happen at the same time. And, you know, obviously built to have synergy around each other anyways, so you're already, like, indirectly incentivized to put them together. I feel like I'm rambling a little bit, but yeah, it's supposed to be like a reflection of like how well they work together as like a team in the narrative, and fucking I feel like a lot of people have been complaining in general, but I feel like Hoyo has genuinely been like knocking it out of the park in the realm of like taking narrative and tying it to gameplay, and I think that that's awesome. I think like I really want them to keep going with the SPs and stuff. I remember seeing some people complain about it, but it's such a quality over quantity thing when it comes to like making sure the characters are developed and seeing them more and like really making sure that you understand like where they're coming from and everything, because like there's always going to be like that, like we saw Blade with his like companion quest, but like I watched it and or like I played it all the way through and I'm just like I still don't feel like I know that much about Blade, and like the fact that we still got more development out of him after that is awesome. I remember seeing someone else with the Aventurine SP talking about how like actually the design of it is really good and really well reflects how Aventurine developed, because oh my God, people are so fucking hyperfixated on his survivor's guilt that it makes me so actively mad, because like the whole point of his story was that he developed to this point where he could let go of that survivor's guilt and embrace the future and like smile upon it and all that shit. I remember all the things I would point out that like I forgot about it, that his wish for the Holy Grail event was that he would just have like a year's paid vacation, and it's just like he got that. And the fact that the IPC elements of his outfit are now reflected a lot more in his design is really interesting, because it shows that development of learning to accept where he is and find joy in it. I just think it's really cool, the SPs, because of that. But okay, back to like the Bond situation. So like the reason why I have honestly over time become a lot less cynical over the Cyrene bonds is specifically because of the SPs starting to become more of a thing. Because like, yeah, okay, so Cyrene has these specific bonds with these specific characters, and it does this really specific thing that tailors to them be exceptionally strong. But there's like, now that SPs are starting to come out, I was just like, okay, no, there's actually a lot of room for flexibility with that. Like you can, like if there's like, let's say in some weird world there is like an Anaxa Harmony SP, then he could still get the benefits from Cyrene's passive, or like maybe the skill, or maybe okay, Hunt Anaxa would honestly make more sense for that. Like the weirdly, it's just weird because like I can see some worlds where there is an SP version of every character that can still benefit from a lot of Cyrene's stuff as is, except for like Casterus with the New Bud shit and Evernight. Like they made them way too restrictive. But like if there was like a Hunt Anaxa, he would still benefit like crazy from that buff that she gives. Cypher, if there were like an erudition Cypher, would still work insanely well with the buff that she gives. It's just like there's a lot of room to flesh it out. Now that there's SPs, that is as a possibility. I can definitely see more of it. And I think it's really cool. I really like that they're taking the bond system that they have from Currency Wars and applying it more to the gameplay itself. Like, it does kind of make it more restrictive, but on the other hand, I think that they're also balancing it really well with how, like, Asheville, for example, really, like, buffs the shit out of specifically follow-up attack characters. He's kind of dog shit with any team that is not follow-up attack based. I honestly haven't tried him with that, because I'm just like, why the fuck would I want to? But I'd imagine that, like, if he's not on a follow-up attack team, he's just not gonna shine as well. Because his quote-unquote bond is follow-up attacks. So, like, we already kind of have that level of pseudo-restrictive synergy that if you want to figure out how to make it work, you can. It's just kind of difficult. So the fact that there is the Express cohort bond being more fleshed out and used more is awesome, because, like, I feel like, I don't know, I haven't seen anyone talk about it yet, but I feel like there's a lot more flexibility specifically with an Express cohort bond, because we already have so many, like, SPs. Like, we have, like, fucking basically one for each bond of the Trailblazer. We have Hunt March and Evernight, who I'm assuming I'm assuming will also count. I might be wrong about that. DHPT. Now it's like I can see like something else I should have mentioned in my video is the fact, like, I think I mentioned it like a little bit, but I feel like something that's really important to keep in mind is the fact that characters can always come back. Acheron was considered dog shit for a while, and now that Welt is good, then she's suddenly good again. Jing Yuan was considered dog shit for a while, and Sunday showed up, and he was considered good again. Like, people can be so doom posty about, like, a character if they just start quote-unquote falling off, then it's like, no, the new characters just don't work with them as well. This actually, weirdly, in my opinion, makes a world where they have more potential to go up. It's just that they have this very clear push pin that they can pull out whenever they feel like putting out a new SP. I really hope that we have new SPs because of the specific, like, tailoring that they're trying to do, because I feel like it balances that really well. I feel like this was really rambly. I don't know if it made a lot of sense, but yeah, I'm stoked, honestly. I think that this is really cool. I'm not gonna pull it. I'm not gonna pull Himeko's SP because I was a bad boy on my pulls with saving for Aventure's Elation unit type. I might have to end up spending a little bit of money, and I'm not excited about that. But at the same time, I'm going to be in Japan when his banner comes out. I'm going to try to stream it from my phone, my pulls. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much all I have to say about it. I just think it's cool. I'm excited, but I understand people's hesitation and fear. I think that this is honestly a good trend, just because of specifically because of the narrative tie. I think it's really neat. Okay, yeah. All right, let's fucking
But what if they
back to
have
drawing.
different forms like Passenger March? Do the special effects apply to every form?
Don't worry. In my eyes, March will always be March.
Duh,
No
yeah.
matter how much our companions grow, this bond will never change.
Oh,
You can open the buff information screen both in and out of combat to check the specific effects.
Got it. That makes things way more convenient.
Outside of battle, Himiko Nova can also pilot her mech while exploring the map, locking onto the enemy from high above and launching attacks on the enemies within range.
hi Firefly.
This is practically turning into a first-person shooter.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Now
that.
that we've seen the combat showcase, let's check out the banner details for this version. Throughout the whole duration of version 4.4, Trailblazers can
I'm absolutely not
limited
bootlicking the
five-star
$1 million
character
company.
Himiko
I just
Nova,
legitimately,
and
from a
the
game
top
design
right
perspective, think
limited
it's really
five-star
interesting.
light cone, a star that lights the night, will also be boosted. In the first half of version 4.4, the limited 5-star
On my free-to-play account, I'm really excited for the Sparksy rerun because I have her, but not her light code. And I have like 800 copies of Mushy's Rumi's Adventure.
And to Evernight Stars will have a replay.
I really wish that I could pull though, because
Part 2 of the
I
special
really,
effect-
I really want Saridra. I guess I technically don't really need her now because I have Sairini kind of doing the same thing, but the idea of a sustainless Anaxity, I want to do a team where the fucking enemy isn't allowed to do anything. Really bad. I had like a Sela Welt, God, what was the other character? I think it was Sela Welt Sunday, and I needed Sparkle on that team in order to make it like fuck your turn. What was it? Bronya, I think it had maybe. I called it Team Fuck Your Turn, but I don't have Sparkle, so I can't really run it. I really want Evernight's SP, or not Evernight's SP. What the fuck? I want Evernight's Light Cone because I'm also really sick and tired of everyone doom posting about Robin's SP. Like, oh my god, she's gonna like take out Caster. She's gonna replace Caster. It's like, suck my dick, dude. It is your choice to replace Casterus with Robin. You do not have to replace Casterus with Robin because Casterus is still like, from my understanding, really strong. I say from my understanding because I have her E0S1 and I still can't really do a lot with her. I have Evernight E0S0, but I feel like if I have her S1 it might help a lot. And I now have Cyrene. I don't have Hyacinth, which I assume is the problem. I think what people were saying is like Casterus isn't good, Hyacinth is really fucking good, because that's the missing link on my account. I don't have Hyacinth. But I need to save for Aventurine's SP. I want to get him at E2. And he's more important. I really wish that I could get Aventurine's E2 just to build up to E6. I really want E6 Preservation Aventurine. But the problem with that, and I realized in my head, is that his E2 is fucking awful. It's really bad. It's like, I think it's like his basic attacks reduce the all-type res pen? Or like, yeah, it's like his basic attack applies an all-res debuff. But it's a really small one. And I've got to look at the fucking wiki on my other monitor. I didn't expect me to talk so much game design about this. I guess I'm just on a kick right now. Reduces the target's all-type res by 12%. Like, it's kind of like a dog... It's a really dog shit Eidolon. It's his worst one. And it's like, I'm not gonna stop there. I'm gonna get him to E6 over time. But a large part of me is like... I have a pretty strong feeling that he's gonna be added to the companion shop. I don't know when, but he will be, and that's probably where I'm just gonna get him E6'd, is what I'm thinking. Because his E2 is just not good. His E2, if you're just gonna get E2 and call it a day, it's not worth it. If you're gonna pull, you want to try to get to E4. I'm only getting E2 as a stepping stone, but I'm not gonna get his E2. I'm gonna, like, save for Aventurine's Elation Path version. Especially since I already have, like, most of his quote-unquote, like, everyone so far for his quote-unquote best in slot. I'm a little bit afraid, because I also want Pearl. God, I wish I could. Saridra keeps coming at such a bad fucking time. Like, everyone that I want keeps coming in at the worst time, and it pisses me off so much. Because Hyacinth came in during Ashvale, Ashvale's banner, and I did kind of have a thought to myself, like, okay, so I'm gonna try pulling Ashvale, and if the pulls go really well, then I'll try to pull for Hyacinth. And my pulls went absolutely fucking dog shit. Oh my god, I reached max pity twice. Because I lost the 50-50, and then I had to reach max pity again. I was really hoping that I could get his light cone, but oh my god, I lost, like, everything. No, it was so bad! And then, in contrast, my M-Blade pulls went stupid well, and I have his E1, S1. I was really tempted to pull for his E2, because his E2 is fucking busted. But, again, eventually, all for the Amber Lord. All for my stupid gambler wife. Okay. Oh yeah, I was trying to use Hanya as like a bootleg Sparkle. It didn't really work out that great. I also kind of want an Axis. Like, there's too much shit coming out that I know that I want/need, and I can't do it. It drives me insane.
The limited 5-star characters, Saridra, Anaxa, and Aventurine, and the limited 5-star light cones, Epoch etched in golden blood. Life should be cast to flames, and inherently unjust destiny will rerun.
All right.
Okay, I will say, if anyone is watching this and is curious about my personal takes on this, if you have Aventurine, and you are struggling, despite all the stuff that I said about, like, how you need to, like, speed tune him, and, honestly, every single character is like, if you put them on the right team and in the right fight, then they're fucking busted as hell. But that is, like, so subjective to each unit. Anyways, if you do have Aventurine's SP, or if you have Aventurine already and you're struggling with him, I highly recommend getting his E1. I think his E1 is obscenely underrated, and it's, like, really, because the crit damage increased by 20% for everyone that has a shield is really good, because also he can take advantage of that. He also, like, doesn't have shield problems anymore for me. Like, if you just use, like, his ult refreshes his shields, and then like the ult on top of getting all the stacks. Mwah, beautiful, perfect. He just, I feel like a lot of people, like, it's just, I know I talked to death about this in the video, but I also didn't talk enough about the adventuring side of it. And I think I should put some music back on. I don't know why I've been so like into the game design of Star Rail lately. I just have been thinking that it's like there's so much that you can play with that people just aren't, and it really bums me out a little bit. But people are running adventuring incorrectly, it feels like, from my perspective. Because he's very unconventional in terms of the things that he can provide to the team as a sustain aside from sustaining, and that is his debuffing ability. Do not run him like purely sustain, and adding like any damage benefit is kind of like, I think it's valid and really good, but the extra thing that will add to it is getting his E1S1. I personally, like, currently think that that's sort of a quote-unquote requirement for him now, but if you can make him work without it, obviously by all means, I'm not going to stop you. But at least his light cone is, like, insanely good because of the vulnerability that it applies. Part of me wouldn't be opposed to having another copy of his light cone to get it to S2, but I know that a lot of people are like, do not bother outside of S1. But, like, the benefits that you get from, like, getting it to S5 are so obscene. Like, it's... I wish I didn't have to save so bad. Because I love my sustains. I know a lot of people are running sustainless these days, and that's their MO. Paranoid. I'm also just not great at running sustainless unless it's break. And even then, I kind of have a stroke a little bit sometimes. But yeah, if you... In my personal opinion... I should have also made it, like, I mean, I think I made it clear enough, but I'm not, like, one of those, like, oh my god, you have to zero cycle everything, oh my god, you have to, like, get all 3 stars in ANOM, and if you can't do that, then the unit is worthless. I'm not one of those people. But I would personally highly recommend, if you have Aventurion already, get him at E1S1, if you do not have him at there already, like, bare minimum. What does Anaxa's light cone do again? I feel like I have to look that up too, because I'm really tired of, like, I don't run Thurda as much as I would like to, and the reason for that is just because, like, I'm playing hot potato with her light cone, and it's between Anaxa and her, and if I'm running either of them, I'm usually running Jade with them, just because she doesn't need the fucking light cone. I need to... For some reason, if I do anything on the monitor where I'm, like, playing... I know people think Game 8 sucks, I don't care. I'm just gonna look at it real quick just to see the... Okay, when the wearer's turn starts, regenerates 10 energy. If the enemy target has a weakness implanted by the wearer... I'm gonna zoom in because I know it's tiny mode. Increase the wearer's damage dealt to it by 60%. When an enemy target gets attacked by the wearer decreases the target's defense by 12%. That's really good, but the fucking Thurda light cone is just so much more useful on him because he's such an SP hog. Because to me, his energy regen is honestly, like, totally fine, but I also always use him with an action advance character. And that's not a very big defense debuff. Oh, but with... Okay, let's pretend the defense debuff and the increased damage. Like, that's like a 72%. Actually, combining those two is... Dottie, I'm trying to talk game design. Is there something... Do you want to go out and see the sun? I'll be right back. Actually, it's really nice out today. I think it wouldn't hurt to, like, leave her out for a bit. Where's my... Here we go. No. Audio jungle. Okay. Okay, I'll set it to be right back. You need enrichment. I don't blame you for screaming. You need enrichment. You deserve to play outside today. You've been very good. been climbing all over my shit lately, and I appreciate that. How hot is it today? Well, I mean, you're Australian. Oh, it's actually not that bad. Relative to how it's been all week, at least. Oh, I need to water my plants. Let's hold on. Excited, I'm sure. Experiencing so much joy and whimsy on this beautiful July 3rd. Okay, sorry that took a little bit longer than I thought it would. I kind of like opened the door and realized that I forgot to water my plants. They're starting to wilt a little bit because it's been so damn hot. But cockatiels are from Australia, so they actually prefer the warmth and the heat. I'm not scared for her at all. She'll be totally fine. Okay. Now we'll go back to the drawing zone. Oh shit. Where is... There you are. Okay.
Right.
Awesome!
Alright, that's a wrap for today's show.
Oh wait, that was the end.
Do you two have anything else?
No, it's not. I'll have to say, like, are you fucking kidding me?
Let Pom Pom go first then. The crew of the Astral Express has been traveling together for a long time, and we faced many challenges. But as long as we always stick together, there's no obstacle we can't overcome.
We've definitely been through a lot of tough moments along the way. But that's exactly why traveling and trailblazing together holds such profound meaning. As long as we never give up, we'll always be able to trailblaze a path to the future. But this time, whether we can continue depends on your choice.
I've laid all my cards on the table.
When's the last time our choices actually mattered in this game, be real?
You enjoy my show? I'm really looking forward to your performance. And my dear daughters, whatever you do, don't let me down. See you there.
That was the main thing. It's like, there's usually 3 codes, ain't there? I already cashed in my chips, but...
What? Still thinking about Himiko? I'll tell you about it then. About Himiko's childhood.
All right, Himiko. That's it for tonight's bedtime story.
Oh! Hold on!
Back then, Dad.
After his daughter fell asleep, the poor Dean always had to spend some time alone, tackling his endless mountain of work. That's what he got for working 2 jobs. But that day, a little accident happened.
Dad, you've been working so hard.
Oh no.
Brewed you some coffee.
Himiko, this is the first time you've made coffee for Dad. I'm so touched. Unique.
Oh!
Really, Dad? Then I'll make some for you.
Oh!
Flashed through the Dean's mind. Could this kid have already seen through his disguise? No, no, no. Impossible. He barely went home anyway. And in the blink of an eye, Himiko grew up. They say that
What's wrong?
she was reliable, mature, and highly trusted.
Please don't beat me up. I really don't have any more money.
Hurry! Himiko, I see them! They're right up ahead!
Quick, get behind me!
This is so fucking cute.
Thank you.
Don't be afraid. You're safe now.
Oh,
Such a good
like him whimper.
never given me anything to worry about. It really took the fun out of being a father. Later, Himiko's weathering curse got worse, so it was finally my time to shine. Or so I planned.
My sweet daughter, why aren't you answering the phone? Daddy's home, but The house is completely empty. Where are you?
We moved 5 years ago.
Oh. I'm back for 3 days this time. Want to go grab some seafood noodles at Kraken's Tavern? We can even pick up some treats from your favorite spot on the way.
I don't like... Never mind. I've got stuff to do. Go eat by yourself.
Typical teenager
Is this
behavior.
the long overdue rebellious phase? Daddy's looking forward to it. What
This
about
guy.
you, protagonist? Are you really not going to call me Grandpa one more time?
I really like Asat Pramod. I think he's funny. I love the DVDs giving you these funny little codes. The DVD bouncies, you know what I mean. Don't call me Unk. I don't fucking give a shit. I hate coloring so bad. I don't want to give this just flats, I want to render it just to get better at rendering. Oh yeah, the Fate event. I kind of don't give a shit about Fate, but the last event did surprise me with how much fun it was, so we'll see. I can't believe Gilgamesh was in this game twice. Someone will understand what I mean by that. It's just like, remember when Mighty came out, I was like, is that fucking Gilgamesh?
Whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, welcome to my stream.
My little Sparks!
Sparksy!
Favorite Sparksicle is back to play with you.
Good day, everyone. I am Veritas Ratio.
I'm gonna have a stroke.
Dispense with the formalities. Best seats for these two.
Albert, your entrance is way too over the top. Can you even read the teleprompter from
I don't
right
even
there?
want to hear. If anyone says Ratio in my chat, you're getting blocked.
Oh, hey, who did that?
Albert, watch your language.
Exactly. The stream's gonna get taken down.
My bad. I just couldn't pass up the rare chance to scratch that itch. All right, let's officially get down to business. Welcome back, everyone, to the version 4.4 preview and the Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collaboration special program.
Woohoo!
Finally, getting to the main topic.
I've been looking forward to this collaboration for ages. Especially when I saw they actually brought in the legendary
Did anyone-
Sokka and Gilgamesh.
Did enough people talk shit about how Ratio's voice actor is a Charlie Kirk supporter? Because I don't think that they
Don't get ahead
did.
of yourselves, you two.
I think he should be fired.
Break it down for you. Naturally, our story this time takes place in Plain Arcadia. Just look at where we are right now.
The Little Furbo's publishing house.
No, it's
Holy
Asheville
for moly.
Detective Agency.
There's another case?
Correct. Two big news stories just broke in the Arcadia recently. Remember the Star Rail Fest we were invited to back in version 4.1?
It left quite an impression.
I don't just remember it. I really remember it. Sparksicle even made a cameo as a lighthouse.
I actually really like Sparksy. I didn't think that I
The
would.
exhibition is still ongoing. And the Astral Express also teamed up with Perlux Core, providing quite a few pieces from their collection for the exhibition, including a memento from the Trailblazers' adventures, the Holy Grail obtained in Penacony. Someone filed a report, though, saying the Holy Grail was stolen right off the exhibition floor, and all fingers are pointing at a girl in red with twin tails.
Huh? Wait, don't all look at me. To just swipe other people's stuff?
Could it be Rin Tosaka?
Leave it to Dr. Ratio to hit the nail on the head.
I'm tired.
What does she want with the trail?
If Ratio has no haters, either Ratio Arena's dead or I am.
Didn't really have a choice. After the Fifth Holy Grail War ended, Rin Tosaka embarked on an adventure across different worlds. She accidentally stumbled into ours along the way and ended up completely draining her magical
Did the
energy.
fucking original Fate event go that well? Because I thought a lot of people really didn't like
Rin
it.
Tosaka sensed the presence of the Holy Grail In a moment of desperation, she borrowed it, attempting to summon a servant to help out and use the Holy Grail's power to leave. After some tinkering, the wish-granting Grail connected with this land, brimming with wish power, and just like that, he booted back up and started working again.
Wait a sec. Didn't Screwlum turn this holy
I should
grail into
relabel
this
my
white piece back in
fucking
Penacony?
shit,
How's it
but
actually
whatever.
working again?
That's the crux of the matter. This decorative Holy Grail does work, but the way it's used is definitely a bit different. The power it uses now is wish power rather than magical energy, so it can't directly summon heroic spirits or initiate the ritual. Instead, drawn upon Rin
Actually, let me
Tosaki's
hide the
memories
original
as its current
reference for a
holder,
bit. I
and
don't
the
really need it
Trailblaze
right
memories
now.
as its owner, along with their experiences from past Holy Grail wars, it directly selects and matches the participants. You could say this is actually an Imagine-A Holy Grail war.
Whoa! Isn't this just a massive cosplay convention?
Since the contestants are picked based on memories, they should all be familiar faces to the Trailblazer, right?
Not necessarily. At least to the Trailblazer, Gilgamesh is hardly a familiar face.
Gilgamesh is fucking mighty. What are you talking about? Design-wise, they're like the same.
Companions from their journey, who appear after being summoned by the Holy Grail.
If there isn't at least one mighty joke in there, I'm gonna be so mad.
But wait a minute. If there's no magical energy in the Holy Grail, doesn't that mean Rin Tosaka still can't leave?
Which brings us to another huge piece of news. When the ritual began, golden rain poured from the Arcadia sky, and countless
Actually,
treasures
what the
from
fuck am
above.
I need to like also make more of a habit of not zooming in.
Practically drooling.
Snap out of it.
Rumor has it that a lot of people scored treasures from this rain, and each pair of participants walked away with an incredibly precious treasure of the king. These treasures are packed with wish power, and apparently the Holy Grail can convert them into magical energy in some bizarre way.
Or whatever.
So, if we track
If
down
you
the
even
holders,
care.
collect the treasures, and toss them into the Holy Grail, we can build up magical energy.
Wait, no. You just said treasure of the king. You don't mean the treasures of that king, do you?
That's right, the very same king. The treasures of Gilgamesh.
I heard he's super possessive of his treasures. Would he really let something like this happen?
But I've also heard he's lost the key to his vault more than once. So I guess it's not that surprising.
So yeah, things went off the rails real quick. The scattered treasures sparked a massive uproar across the Arcadia, and some folks are even using social media to stir up the pot. Seems like they've got a hidden agenda. Right now, the
Classic
imaginary
Plan
Holy
Arcadia,
Grail
smile.
war has already kicked off, yet the identities of our opponents remain unknown. Even the King of Heroes has manifested in this realm due to his scattered treasures. Everything is happening way too fast. There's definitely a mastermind
I
pulling the
need to
strings
fucking
behind
get
the
more
scenes.
loose with drawing. I
As a
need
key
to
player who
learn.
participated in the
Stop being
Penaconian
so
Holy Grail War,
fucking particular.
the Trailblazer has been commissioned by the Department of Aberration Defense to team up with Rin Tosaka. Their mission: swiftly recover the treasures of the king, stabilize the situation, and track down the truth behind this series of occurrences.
Plus, it'll help Rin Tosaka stock up on enough magical energy to continue her journey.
That's right.
I wonder what kind of beautiful sparks our friends from another world will create when they collide with ours this time around.
So please stay tuned for this collaboration, Trailblaze Continuance, Imagine-A Holy Grail War.
Assuming it's gonna be
Can't wait!
Sparksy and ratio focused.
Plus, this year's collaboration event, Fate Star Rail Night, will also unfold as the story progresses. During the event, we'll be fighting side by side with Rin Tosaka to take on the enemy. In battle, not only can we use characters' own signature moves, we can also freely wield various noble phantasms to unleash different abilities.
Oh, this looks like it's gonna be way more interesting than the original
We'll encounter
run of
different
this.
noble phantasm holders. Defeating them will allow us to recover their noble phantasms and gain even more abilities. Plus, new characters will also join the team lineup to fight alongside Rin Tosaka, unlocking their unique noble phantasms and moves for an even richer combat experience. Oh, and one more thing. You'll You'll also get to see some classic Noble Phantasms in action during combat this time around. Like this one.
Whoa, rule breaker.
Rules are made to be broken, right?
Bingo! And as we dig deeper into the investigation,
How do you do, fellow
of
kids?
the remaining masters and servants, getting closer and closer to the truth.
Oh, wait. What's this on the blackboard? It's actually kind of cute.
These are painstakingly crafted notes of our research tech noob, Miss Osaka, to help everyone sort out our current progress and no clue.
Yeah, this is way faster. I don't know why I was so zoomed in the whole time.
Alongside Rin Tosaka, grab more powerful Noble Phantasms, try out different combat styles, and uncover the truth behind this imaginary Holy Grail war.
Okay.
Okay, now that we've
Ominous.
covered the event details, let's learn more about our two guests from another world.
This Gilgamesh is gonna be free, isn't he? Because, you know, the waifu has to cost money. I gotta milk the goodness where they can, I get it. Not like that. I just fucking... I feel like I made a mistake being like, yeah, that's art trade, but like, I wanted practice, and the design's really cute. It's just when it gets to coloring that it's like, oh, I didn't think about it. I didn't think far enough ahead.
Fight.
But besides Gem Magecraft, I think I saw something else.
So I
Is
should
that
change the
jeweled sword
title.
Zelrich she's holding?
And when she was up in the air, wasn't there a giant bow following right beside her?
Now, fuck
I
it.
swear I've heard
I'm
someone
a little
mention
bit too
seeing
locked in to do
somewhere.
that.
You gotta start
Operative
by it,
phrases a
Sparksy.
little bit.
These are actually powers Rin Tosaka acquired during her travels and adventures, and now she can wield them effortlessly as her
That's where
own.
that came from.
She
Okay.
never forgets to study and reflect, even while traveling. So, the rumors of her diligence are true.
That's right. Now, let's take a closer look at how Rin Tosaka performs in battle after arriving in this new world. Rin Tosaka is an erudition character whose attacks deal quantum damage to enemies.
Oh, a mage who actually throws hands?
Looks like she's no slouch in close combat, despite being a mage.
Besides close combat, an exceptional mage like Rin Tosaka is naturally a pro at using gems in battle. After using her technique to enter combat or at the start of combat, she gains a certain amount of gem energy. During combat, whenever an allied teammate consumes or recovers skill points, great damage increases and Rin Tosaka gains gem energy.
Here comes the sparkly gem magecraft.
But gems are pretty expensive. So, Rin will first save up the gem energy she obtains, and once it reaches a certain level, her skill will level up. When using her enhanced skill, Rin Tosaka can deal damage to all enemies. She then consumes her current gem energy to deal multiple extra instances of damage to random enemy targets. The more gem energy she has, the more time she deals damage.
So, how do you obtain gem energy more efficiently?
Don't forget what was mentioned earlier. The rate you gain gem energy is tied to changes in skill points. So, use that to your advantage.
Oh, so that means we need to spend or recover skill points more frequently then.
That's right. Plus, when using her enhanced skill, if the team has enough skill points, Rin Tosaka can directly consume skill points and convert them into gem energy to replenish her ammo. When using her ultimate, Rin Tosaka summons a giant
I haven't been paying
bow and-
attention. I'm kind of like, even though I'm not gonna pull her, I'm kind of curious about the kit. I'm so game designer pilled. So I'm sorry for the people that were paying attention, but it's gonna be looking all over again. Why won't they give them English voice actors? It drives me insane. Don't they have some in the anime adaptations?
Rin Tosaka is an erudition character whose attacks deal quantum damage to enemies.
A mage who actually throws hands?
Oh, fuck. I
Looks
was like,
like
what
she's no
happened?
slouch in close combat, despite
me-
being a mage.
Besides close combat, an exceptional mage
This
like
isn't a
Rin
big deal,
Tosaka
but-
is naturally a pro at using gems in battle.
Because you can't really
After
tell
using her
that it's
technique to
there,
enter
but...
combat or at the start of combat, she gains a certain amount.
I'm
of
trying to,
gem energy.
like, erase in
During
a specific
combat, whenever
way.
an allied teammate consumes
Okay, right.
or recovers skill points, great damage increases, and Rin Tosaka gains gem energy.
Here comes the sparkly
Gemergy.
gem mage craft.
But gems are pretty expensive. So, Green will first save up the gem energy she obtains, and once it reaches a certain level, her skill will level up. When using her enhanced skill, Green Tosaka can deal damage to all enemies. She then consumes her current gem energy to deal multiple extra instances of damage to random enemy targets. The more gem energy she has, the more times she deals damage.
So, how do you obtain gem energy more efficiently?
Don't forget what was mentioned earlier. The rate you gain gem energy is tied to changes in skill points. So, use that to your advantage.
So runner with Sparksy or Archer.
Or recover skill points more frequently then.
That's right. Plus, when using her enhanced skill, if the team has enough skill points, Rin Tosaka can directly consume skill points and convert them into gem energy to replenish her ammo. When using her ultimate, Rin Tosaka summons a giant bow and transforms a planet into an arrow, firing it from the sky to the earth. This deals damage to all enemies and immediately recovers 1 skill point.
Sky above, earth below. When it comes to a brawl, Rin Tosaka steals the show.
Wait, in that scene just now, after Archer fired an arrow, did Rin Tosaka also launch a follow-up attack with a giant bow? What's up with
Follow-up
that?
attacks. All my homies
But
love
I'm
follow-up
Professor.
attacks.
When Rin Tosaka and Archer are on the same team and certain conditions are met, they'll launch a joint follow-up attack, dealing damage to all enemies and recovering skill points.
I see.
Finally, the scene I was waiting for.
All right, next up, let's meet the other character, the King of Heroes, Gilgamesh.
For this one, actually, I fucking pay a little bit more attention to, since this is the one that I'm being forced into my hand. Oh, he has to deal with Sparksy as his fucking master. Oh my god, it's gonna be a mess. This poor man. Again, I fucking love Sparksy, but oh my fucking god, she's such a creature.
That air of superiority and arrogance is exactly as the rumors described.
You can't have
Is
a
there
scene like
something
this
that I'm
without
missing?
dropping a killer line.
Rabbit dog, gave you permission to look at me. Keep your eyes glued to the ground.
Spot on, totally spot on.
Uh-huh.
That was a pretty good impression.
Just some
Uh-huh.
basic acting chops.
Speaking of which, this King of Heroes really never forgets his street lamp, no matter where he goes. I wonder if he's satisfied with the height of the streetlights in Duomension City.
Is he short?
So this is how he fights. To think those
Promise.
noble phantasms we'd only ever heard rumors about. Aya,
Well, I don't think any English voice actors! It drives me insane!
one after another.
Mm-hmm. This King of Heroes combat abilities totally matches personality too.
Uh-huh.
Gilgamesh is a lightning character following the path of destruction.
Oh god, where's my
Enemies
reference?
aren't worth the King of Heroes going all out. When entering combat, Gilgamesh will
I
be
feel
in
like I'm
full
missing
state
something.
due to a lack of interest. Aboard Gilgamesh will automatically
'Cause the hand
use
just
his
kinda
basic attack,
disappears?
casually attacking the enemy. After any ally takes action, he accumulates interest. And when a teammate uses their ultimate, Gilgamesh gains additional interest, boosts the damage of his own ultimate, and regenerates a certain amount of energy.
Arrogance is really just another form of stupidity.
But once you please the king,
Where's-
he really gets into the performance.
I just realized
Using
I'm
his skill,
not on my line art
Gilgamesh
layers.
deploys the Gate of Babylon, ignoring the enemy's defense, uses Enkidu to firmly pin them to the ground, then fires weapons from his vault, dealing multiple
Oh.
instances of damage to the enemy.
The sky is filled with golden weapons. Talk about flashy. I can practically hear him laughing through the screen.
Bottoms up in the
Gaze
double
upon
laughs.
my royal visage. Using his ultimate, Gilgamesh summons Enuma Elish. After analyzing the world,
A
he
little bit of the
unleashes
neck here that I
earth-shattering
didn't put
power,
in.
doing damage to all enemies. Enuma Elish.
Even the attack name is incredibly flashy.
It's like the whole world is being ripped apart. Talk about
Someone needs to make a
But
mighty
from
joke
the
right
looks
the
of it,
fuck
that
now, or I'm gonna have a
strike
stroke.
was definitely meant to end it all.
So when he and Saber are on the same team, there's an extra effect too. When faced with this worthy opponent, The King of Heroes will also take action. He steps in to flaunt his kingly majesty, hurling countless weapons onto the field to deal damage to all enemies.
Classic Gilgamesh, through and through.
Yep. After pulling a
Oh, wait,
stunt
no,
like that,
that's his neck.
Gilgamesh even gains interest following the joint follow-up attack. See? Really, he's having a blast.
Where the hell is this
This
scarf?
team up is just.
When using his technique on the map, Gilgamesh unleashes Enkidu to imprison nearby enemies upon entering battle. He also immediately gains a certain amount of interest.
The skill design this time really captures
Interest.
the King of Heroes aura. Plus, we get to see so many iconic scenes all at once.
I'm actually more interested in seeing how he behaves in the story.
All right. Next up, let's take a look at the other important info for this version. The Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collaboration officially launch on July 24th. From when the collab starts and until the end of version 4.6, Trailblazers can log into the game to claim the limited 5-star collab character Gilgamesh or Archer for free.
Oh, you can also
one
still
was
get
obtained
Archer.
for free.
Or an Eidolon for him, I guess.
The entrance of the ever-arrogant King of Heroes
I'll just get
himself.
fucking Gilgamesh. I'm not gonna use either of them. I haven't used Archer. Call me crazy. I just don't like playing Archer.
Traveling with Gilgamesh,
I also
you
don't have
definitely
Spark. He feels
will
useless
go
without
on
Sparkle,
that
in my.
journey.
Excuse me, he
Whether
feels
it's
useless without
written
Sparkle, in my
into
opinion.
epic, That's entirely up to you.
Because I just can't get the skill points.
I'm thrilled to be meeting the King of Heroes. So, once you choose a character to claim, you also receive a set amount of the corresponding upgrade materials. After the collaboration kicks off on July 24th, Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star collaboration character Rin Tosaka from the Gem Coursing in Red banner and the limited 5-star collaboration light cone Flickering Stars from the Kinetic Coruscation banner. True of the beginning and Yuma Ailish, Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star
I got
collaboration
so lost in my
character
layers right there.
Gilgamesh. And they can obtain the limited 5-star collaboration light cone I Am As You Behold in Age of God's Golden Gate. Meanwhile, the guarantee counts will be shared between this Faces collaboration character and Light Cone Warps and the first Faces collaboration warps. With the launch of the second phase of the collaboration, we will merge the event warps from
And
both
then-
phases under the Fate UBW collaboration warp category. For more details, please refer to future official notices. Plus, this collaboration warp will also be available long term.
Ah.
Just like the current
Albert,
one.
Are we getting any warp promos like last time?
You bet. After spending a
I want
total
them to
of
do a Persona
200 Star
5
Rail
collab.
special passes, Trailblazers can
Is anyone else
directly
excited for
choose
Persona
and claim
6?
one limited collaboration 5-star light cone once the collaboration event begins.
Or are you scared? I'm a little bit of both, honestly.
Where ideals burn.
The special promotion lasts for all of version 4.4. So, when the version updates until the collaboration event begins, any Star Rail special passes spent in any limited warp will count.
Amazing!
That is actually pretty great.
With the Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collaboration about to launch again, we want to once again take this opportunity on the special program to sincerely thank all our fighters.
A heartfelt thank you to Kinoko Nasu and Takashi Takeuchi for their continuous help and support, from story planning to character combat design, all the way to the project's launch.
And here's a little something for the dedicated staff behind the scenes who worked so hard both this year and last. Thank you for everything.
Good work.
We hope this year's content delivers
That's nice.
a stellar experience for everyone. Our voice artists have also prepared some special well wishes for all of you. Let's take a look.
開拓者の皆さんこんばんは。東坂凛役の上田香奈です。崩壊スターレイルフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレイドワークスのコラボがいよいよ始まります。私もいつもと少し違うリーを演じてとても楽しかったです。実はストーリーの中で長年の夢が一つ叶ったので、私にとっても今回のコラボは特別な経験になったなと感じています。一族の使命を背負い、たった一人で聖杯戦争の道を歩むリンと、困難が待っていると知りながらその旅路を歩む開拓者。二人には重なる部分がいくつもあります。違う世界を生きている二人なんですが、その根底には ボロボロになっても決して諦めないという強い意志があるんですよね。今回のコラボではリンが別の世界で魔術を振るい、そして新たな仲間と出会います。活躍するリンをまた見ることができて私も嬉しかったです。どの世界にいてもリンは決して諦めず一歩も引かない、そんな優秀な魔術師です。ぜひ今回のコラボを楽しんでくださいね。開拓者の皆さんが旅の中で自分だけの光を見つけられますように。常に余裕を持って優が垂れ、これが遠坂の家訓よ。開拓者、旅はまだ続くわ。ここ一番ってところでヘマしないようにね。
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm like practicing Japanese right now, so I'm just like a little bit nosy that like in my head, it's like I couldn't make a lot of it out, but if I remember right, it was just like, hey, thanks. Hey, welcome. Thanks for the collab. Really excited to be in it and meet all the new people. It was a very long tangent though, so it was really hard to make it out. Let me see.
遠坂凛役の上田かなです。崩壊スターレイルフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボがいよいよ始まります。
It's finally about to
私
arrive.
もいつもと少し違うリーを演じてとても楽しかったです。
Ah,
実は
okay.
ストーリーの中で長年の夢が一つ叶ったので、私にとっても今回のコラ
I
ボ
did
は
catch
特
the
別な経
wish.
験になったなと感じています。一族の使命を背負い、たった一人で聖杯戦争の道を歩むリンと、困難
I keep
が
forgetting the
待
word
ってい
for
る
family.
傍らその旅路を歩む開拓者。二人には重なる部分がいくつもあります。違う世界を生きている二人なんですが、その根底にはボロボロになっても決して諦めないという強い意志があるんですよね。今回のコラボでは、
Okay.
リンが別の世界で魔術を振るい、そして新たな仲間と出会います。
Majitsu Furui is probably
活躍する
Magecraft.
リンをまた見ることができて私も嬉しかったです。どの世界にいてもリンは
Happy to meet all the new
決して
people. I
諦め
got
ず
that.
一歩も引かない、そんな優秀な魔術師です。ぜひ今回のコラボを楽しんでくださいね。
Therefore, I hope everyone will
開拓
enjoy
者
it.
の皆さんが旅の中で自分だけの光を見つけられますように。常に余裕を持って優が垂れ、これが遠坂の家訓よ。
Cute.
開拓
I love it when voice actors like the characters that they play, which is like 80% of the time it feels like.
しないようにね。
Okay, I'm gonna look again away. See, I'm gonna just like, let's try to translate this line for line so I don't end up like bogging down the fucking stream with being too long or like going back and forth a lot.
崩壊スターレイルフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボがいよいよ始まります。
Okay, yeah, they'll be available soon.
常に頂点に君臨する王ギルガメッシュと星の海を渡る開拓者、一見すると全く異なる二人ですが、実はどっちも
Remember when I said that it would be... Okay, that makes it... He's just using so many weird words, I think. Iro iro hajimarimasu. Iro iro is pretty normal, though. Hoshi, right. Is he using... Hold on. This is a little bit of a Japanese studies stream now.
一見すると全く異なる二人ですが、実はどっちも
Futari, I think, is what he's using instead.
という揺るぎない信念を持っています。古の英霊が新たな星に降り立つとき、そこで目にする
This is for far more than just...
もう一つの戦争だけではありません。彼の輝きと矜持を余すことなく受け止める広大な神秘。
I'm so cooked when I go to Japan again.
果たして新たな世界に現れたギルガメッシュはどんな活躍を見せてくれるのでしょうか。ぜひこの旅をお楽しみください。そして王の器を見届けていただけたらと思います。ほう、そこの開拓者とやら、この俺の姿を拝むことを許そう。王の宴は整った。光栄に思え、そして存分に楽しむがいい。
Yeah, I'm hooked. That one I didn't get at all, but I'm not gonna look back at it. I'm trying to let my brain learn Japanese itself by just listening.
Anti-craft Brickbuster. Venturian gives us an assignment to launch an internal investigation
Woo!
into IPC corruption. With the help of Prometheus, the AI assistant provided by Silverwolf, IPC firewall,
exciting.
infiltrate their system and secure key evidence.
Do I have to be a hacker too?
Yep. All sorts of crack data bricks from the firewall will keep raining down from above.
Tetris, let's fucking go!
Select the landing spot and catch and
Oh, it's that one Towers game.
tower formation. Once the firewall is completely dismantled, we win. The higher those data bricks stack, the wobblier the tower gets. The firewall will also
Oh my god.
abilities to interfere with our efforts. So, be careful with your moves, everyone. But
I love Tetris.
make good use of these abilities to provide help to our allies and achieve success.
This happens every time though. I'm really hyped for an event and then it actually comes into play and I'm really disappointed.
Also be unlocked. Trailblazers can freely choose to team up with their friends or Silverwolf to complete the challenge together.
Stack them steady and tear it down fast.
What is that game called?
The new version of events. Currency Wars.
More Currency Wars! Let's fucking go!
Getting an update. Ascension level rewards will be expanded.
I'm more excited about the... Oh, by the way, this is happening. I'm more excited about the footnotes than the actual main shit.
Take on the challenge.
Not bad. Being able to snowball your wealth is a skill in itself.
4 new characters.
Did they like totally forget about Divergent Universe? Because I haven't touched in a while because I'm already at max level and everything.
Blade, Himiko, Sampo, and Bela will also become
Sampo!
Let's chat about the new characters first. First up is Himiko Nova. She has 2 initial bonds, Express Cohort and the Independent Bond, Navigator. With Navigator Himiko
Tricky
Nova,
Towers, that's the game.
if any companions from the Express Cohort bond are present, Himiko Nova can
I should play it because I own it. I just haven't touched it. I think I got it in a Humble Bundle.
Companion school bond, obtain the corresponding bond effect, and increase the bond tally by 1. At the same time, depending on the companion she selects,
Would it be interesting to do a Japanese immersion stream? Because I've been thinking about doing that for a while.
in different ways.
Oh, so that means if I select Don Hung, Imbibitor Lune, Himiko will directly join the skill point bond. And she can tag
Oh,
along with some
cool.
skill points and draw for prizes too.
Yeah, that's right. If you select Sunday, Himiko will join the energy bond and gain extra ultimate mech attack counts.
It looks like we'll be able to try out a bunch of new team compositions in this version of Currency Wars.
Yep, Morjanax Blade will also be joining the Stellaron Hunter, Blood Flame, and Debuff bonds. Upon entering battle, he'll immediately deploy a zone that continuously provides damage and support effects for the entire team.
Blade is so broken. I didn't know universal support meant fuck you, you have Blade, you'll be fine.
Gearless. If he's already fully equipped, he'll level up an existing piece into privileged equipment.
The spirit of a craftsman.
I do love that they've been emphasizing the fact that he's a craftsman so much. Excuse me.
Is definitely joining the skill point bond, right? Since she's such a pro at using gem energy and
Okay,
skill
sorry
points,
if it was blacked out for a little
it's kind
bit.
of awesome combat
OBS does not like when I
Spot on. Once Rin Tosaka takes the field,
minimize
gem energy
the
to buff
Clip
the whole
Studio
team. Plus, she can trigger
program.
a combo skill with Archer, whether
Oh,
it's
shit.
on the field or not.
That's so awesome!
The king of heroes, Gilgamesh, will also join the
Wrong
energy
layer.
bond as an on and
I need to
off
label my
field
layers. I'm so bad at doing
Plus,
that.
As long as Gilgamesh
But I
is
know I'm
on
not the
field,
only one like that.
every piece of equipment
Oh,
on
why am
our
I doing
team
this
will
one
catch
at a
the
time?
king's eye. Since they're
I
now
need
the
to
king of heroes
erase for the
property,
whole
they'll
scarf.
boost the team's lucky strike damage, and the effect he gets himself is double.
Wait a minute. Do Rin Tosaka and Gilgamesh both get a brand new bond?
That's right! With the addition of our 2 new collaboration characters,
Oh,
also
finally got the
introducing a brand
fucking
new collaboration faction
Fate
bond,
bonds.
Holy Grail of Destiny. Rin Tosaka, Gilgamesh, Saber, and Archer
Solderson.
will all be part of this bond. Whenever the Holy Grail of Destiny bond level goes up, we get a shot at a Holy Grail wish. The omnipotent wish-granting chalice will randomly dish out wish missions. Just pick one to complete, and you'll score rewards.
Gotta make the
straight from
same
holy
color on
grail.
2 different layers is a fucking nightmare.
But watch out. Might have to pay a corresponding price. Of course, the higher the bond level, the greater the challenge of the refreshed missions. Complete a mission, and you'll also have a chance to obtain Destiny components like Avalon and Enuma Elish. Equip them to gain extra.
Aberline. Did I hear that right?
And you'll also have a chance to obtain Destiny components like Avalon.
Avalon. I've been watching a little bit of Black Butler recently, like rewatching. I need to finish rewatching so I can catch up. I wanted to do a video on it, but like, ugh, it's hard. It's hard to analyze it.
Will first join Currency Wars in a special war. These 2 collaboration characters will first provide support to allies through projections. Once the collaboration kicks off, they'll make their official debut, and everyone will be able to fully experience the holy grail of Destiny Bond and the collaboration characters.
Currency Wars is honestly so brilliant. I'm surprised that they didn't do it sooner.
Aside from that, this update also adds some interesting new investment strategies and
Mainly just because of the room for team experimentation and realization of like synergies that you didn't think about before. It's fun. If Divergent, or not Divergent, Currency Wars has no fans, I'm dead.
Furbos have joined Currency Wars too. After you get your hands
Furbo
mentioned. Enter a new node, Jamiba will automatically help us with some store and combat operations.
Ah, fantastic.
That's horrifying. Never say that again.
Updates and enhancements to existing bonds and characters. We can't wait for you all to try them out in game. Plus, this update introduces 2 new
Holy for
planar
Boli.
ornament sets,
Someone say holy for
Fallen
Boli.
Star
I'm
Anchorage,
begging.
and Cosmic Life Sciences Institute. Feel free to farm whichever you need. The Gift of Odyssey.
Wait, what was the? Hold on.
Planar ornament sets.
Oh, new
Fallen
ornaments.
Star Anchorage and Cosmic Life Sciences Institute.
Okay.
Feel free to farm whichever you need. The Gift of Odyssey
I'm
is also
gonna be
arriving
looking at those with a
right on
fine-tooth
schedule.
comb.
Check in to claim a 10 pool. There are also the Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty events.
Because I like farming early,
to take
but I don't know
on
what
the
relics he's
challenge.
supposed to have because he's a new character, so I'm just like, fuck.
Gift of Stardust Store will also be getting some new arrivals, featuring the new pet, Penta Flavor Emoti.
Whoa! This isn't gonna be some kind of mini kitty or mini oldie or something.
No! It's just an innocent egg yolk. When you equip the egg yolk, Carmina, the Penta Flavor Emoti, it'll fly alongside us, and its expressions will change when it's idle or interacted with.
Good.
It
I love the
actually
dumb little
flies.
pets.
Bringing along a little guy that changes
A little
expressions is definitely going to lead to all forms of wacky effects during cutscenes.
Wacky effect.
Brand new trail-based fashion.
I do love that they're bringing up like the. It makes me think of the person playing Mario Odyssey with like the clown outfit the whole time.
At Star Rail Fest.
Just admit you're tempted.
Lygus hat.
I'm totally tempted. All right, it's my turn now.
The fact that she got a skin so fast is crazy to me.
Candy-coated waves is hitting the store soon. Oh, that little hair bun is just too cute.
Oh my god, it's really fucking cute. What?
Virtual streaming model. It's very distinctive, and it most certainly suits you.
Dazzled by a flowery
He's being too polite. He's scaring me.
is the most dazzling of all.
So you should just change
I
the
declare
regular
today's
pen.
candy-coated waves
The
successfully
flats. I don't know why I'm not doing that already.
In this version, we'll also be getting some system optimizations. First off, you'll be able to level up characters and light cones with a single button, making it much quicker and more convenient. Our
Yay.
achievement system is also getting optimized.
Can I do claim all?
Claim all your unlocked achievement
Thank
points.
fucking god, it took them long enough.
The achievement screen will also feature a search function, making it easier to find specific achievements.
Oh,
An
interesting.
efficiency boost is always appreciated.
Additionally, the annual Hoyo Fest offline exhibition is returning from late July to early August. This year, it'll once again be visiting 6 major cities across Southeast Asia. We prepared a
No, I
wide
can't afford
variety
that.
of
Who am I kidding? I have no money.
exclusive merchandise at the event.
I already spent my money on the fucking on my Japan trip. I'm planning on doing a cruise. I feel like I go on. I mean, I know I go on more trips than I can afford. I just don't care.
See you next time, Trailblazers.
Farewell, everyone.
I did not get a lot done.
Thought something was a bit off. Who took my script?
Fucking sound we made. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really know what else to react to. I'm a simple man who is not very well. I love talking shit. I got a PhD in it, as a matter of fact. I worry a little bit about Dottie outside because I am in. It might just be my luck. I'm gonna like, what is the? I'm gonna take that away. Where's the? Because I don't have anything else to look at right now. If anyone has any suggestions. If anyone is, if there's a ghost in the room right now, then I'm happy to hear them. But for now, I'm just gonna play us some tunes because I gotta finish this today because I promised within 2 weeks, and it's been like 12 days. And like, I mean, I got like the line art and the sketching done. I've been playing with different kinds of lines because, also something else I'm trying to play around with is stop being such a fucking perfectionist because no one's gonna look that closely at everything. And I can always hide it with like a color of the color of the background. Yeah, I don't really know what else to react to. If anyone is if there's a ghost in the room with me right now, or you know, lurkers / VOD watchers. VOD watchers, I'm more than happy to be like, hey. If you have something that you want me to watch next time I stream, then go for it. Absolutely. I'd be happy to see it. Live Fafnir reaction. And all that jazz. I forgot about the beads. I don't know where to apply them. I think I'll just put them like... I should actually put them on top of the line art. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. But for now, I don't really know what to watch. I'd honestly just put that on because I've been meaning to watch it anyways. I always watch them because I'm a nosy little goblin. Are these flats honestly like cleaned up? Oh, I forgot about the scarf. I think after I get the scarf done, it'll be good. I hope this person likes it. Because it's like, I mean, I know it's an art trade. It's not like a commission or anything. Because I don't really feel like I have enough... I don't have enough skill to do commissions. Not me fishing for compliments. I just know for a fact that I'm not as good of an artist as I would like to be. Because it's not really a matter of like, oh, I think my art's bad, blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, I've been taking the time to like look at my own art and think about like, okay, so why don't I like it? And the main problems that I have are like a lack of depth. And I think I'm doing better on this, but like I really don't like the way that I draw eyes. I think they look kind of boring. Because I also wanted to make adoptables. Oh my god, there's another bonus. No, I didn't see that. Okay. It's all cool. I'm cool. I'm chill. I don't regret getting into adoptables at all. So that is... Actually, I can just say that that's hidden. I think that makes sense with the way that he's framed. Where did I put this, the bow? Okay, so, and that's the coat. I have dementia, I swear. I can never remember where I put anything. Oh, this is probably below everything, isn't it? Yep, it is. Okay. And then we need the whites on here. It's just because the reason why it's taking me a while is because I'm trying to color it in a way that the lines will color very easily when I change the layer type. Like, hold on. What's through? I haven't seen that one before. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Not that one. I know there's like a specific type of layering that I'm just like, okay, no, that looks... Okay, yeah, it's overlay. Right. So I'm trying to just, like, tailor my style to work around, like, overlaying. Or more specifically, I'm just like, I feel like my style looks better when I, have colored lines. So I'm trying to do that more. I'm trying to figure out how to do it efficiently, I guess is the best way to put it. I'm gonna leave that there, actually, because I'm lazy. I think this looks good enough from far away, because I'm like, again, I'm also trying really hard not to be too perfectionist-y about my art. Yeah, no depth, and like my rendering is like a little flat as well. Because like it's not useful to be like, oh, my art sucks. It's more useful to like look at it and then be like, okay, so why don't I like it? Because I do have friends that like my art. I don't know why. Because I feel like I have so many flaws, but it's probably because I'm familiar with my own process and why it's not really working out very well. But I'm not being unproductive about it, which is what matters at the end of the day. I'm trying to do Art Fight this year and beat my spoons into working again. It's been really weird, because, like, my medications have been so all over the place. Like, what is it? My doctor put me on this medication that... At first I was like, okay, I think this might be working, but at the same time I feel like garbage all the time. Like, I'm so sleepy. And she's just like, well, you said that you were being kind of spotty with it, so try taking it more consistently and then come back to me. I'm like, okay, no, that's fair. And then I take it consistently, and I was like, oh, it's not, like, making me tired, it's just making me depressed. Because I forgot that some fucking mental health medications do that to you, and I'm just, because it's never happened to me before. Usually, when it comes to mental health medications, I'm good, I'm fine. Especially since my doctor, like, we did, like, one of those genetic tests, and she was like, I've never seen this before, no medication is going to give you severe side effects, you're fine. I'm like, oh. That's a little bit frustrating, honestly, because I specifically wanted that test because I wanted to be more efficient with, like, trying different medications, because it's so annoying to just be like, okay, so... let me try this medication. It's not working out for me. And then just keep doing that ad nauseum. It's so fucking annoying. I hate doing it. And I just wanted to minimize that as much as I could. But God said, no, you will live forever, I guess. It's like, okay, I guess W, but also L. Maybe I should have tried that thing also with, like, everything being gray first, because I know that all the erasing took a really long time. Granted, I was very distracted, but I've been streaming for, like, 2 hours. And my flats still... I mean, they're mostly done, but I still need to just clean them up a little bit. I just, like, go all into how messy they are. I think I'm just gonna do the latter, because it's a bit easier. And honestly, I know that my style is messy, and I've been learning to embrace the mess. Which I think has been helpful as well, because I can just focus on the parts that I think are weak. color it like this? It's not even close to everything. Is the music too quiet? I think the music's too quiet. Let me turn that up. Oh, Homestuck, my beloved. Okay, so I think that's everything for the flats, pretty much. There's a little bit of spottiness on it, but I feel like if it's like zoomed out, if it's zoomed out enough, you really can't tell at all. So let's start trying to figure out what the shading should be. Colors. There's your labeling for the day. Actually, since, you know, let's just go down the list of layers. Okay, so I've been watching a lot of Blue Biscuits tutorials mostly, so I'm kind of borrowing their style in terms of that stuff. But at the same time, I'm really bad with light source too. One step at a time, though. I don't want to focus on like 8 million things that I know that are things that I want to improve. Because that's a thing that really sucks about trying to learn art on your own, is that like you don't get critique. So you have to look for your own mistakes, which is not impossible, obviously, it's just really difficult. Is it clips? Okay. The clipping was acting a little funky, so I wasn't 100% sure. I did find a process that I liked, because I realized that my brain works a little bit better when I'm thinking about, stop being so perfectionist, Fafnir. It looks fine. No one's gonna tell that the color is pretty messy. I work better when I'm thinking in context of lines than I do, or like shapes than context of lines, which was nice to figure out, but at the same time it feels like how I imagine Victorians felt when they were allowed to learn how to write with their right hands. That's how I felt learning that. I was like, okay, well, this is nice, but it's such for me, it's a new thing, because I've only ever been taught in lines. And the way that I do the shape thing is, like, while I'm more comfortable, it's also a lot slower. And I've taken enough time on this, and I know I also can't take time when I'm doing my art fight stuff, which I will probably stream sometime next week. I have a really busy weekend for the holidays, but next week I think I am still busy, but I can find some time. I'm probably gonna make the shading on this relatively simple, honestly. I think just the fucking act of it being colored lines alone looks so much better. Oh God, where's the light source? Where's the lamb sauce? Etika, me. Okay. Okay, the light source, let's just say it's over this way. Okay. I'm figuring it out. I should stick, oh yeah, I should also stick with the pencil brush. I've mainly been using the pencil brush because it kind of de-stresses. It feels like a lot less is required, if that makes sense. Like, it just makes me, this isn't polished, is what my brain says. So it's a lot easier for me to just be like, okay, yeah, let's just do this. Okay, and then we get the shades for this. It's gonna be so fun trying to figure out how to fucking do the skin, because the skin's the same color as the jacket, so it's a bit of a fucking mess. I feel like I gotta also crop the fuck out of this. I'm gonna keep the reference visible, obviously, but... crop this though. Edit. Crop. Is anyone else doing art fight that is viewing / a part of my that is a fan of mine, I guess. It feels so weird to say it like that. But I've never done it before. I can't even say that I always wanted to. I'm kind of like doing it on a whim. I think it'll be good for me in terms of improving my art. So I'm kind of just like, okay, yeah, let's do it this year. Should I also try to do like a darker color in my canvas? I'm feeling inclined to try it. Don't go too far in the paint though, fast. Do what feels right. Right. Really dark. I think it's supposed to go right there. This is all the nature of it. Closer to the face, which is very, very hidden from the light source. You can tell I don't have a lot of experience trying to render and shit. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying my absolute fucking best. Oh, that actually looks really good. I'm gonna leave that a little bit, just so it kind of alludes to... Hopefully alludes to a little bit of... like the occlusive... I don't remember what the term is. This is the hair. The coat I'm gonna move on top of it. If I put on top of it, I'm an idiot. Okay. Right. So we do this one now. Inspire Gambit to use a little too saturated. There we go. That's a lot better. Crazy with that. That's going too crazy with it, chill out. I should put this to shuffle so we're not just listening to Homestuck music for the next, like, hour or however long I feel like streaming. Granted, Homestuck music fucks. It makes me angry about how good Homestuck music is. That's better. I'm going to still use this darker one, like, right here. Oh, fuck. Let me also try doing this. God, how do I fucking even shade this? Ugh. I feel like I'm shading it wrong, but at the same time, I don't want to change it. had Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U, and then like I think that was the first time I realized that I'm not great at games. It's like those, if you ask me to do a combo of anything on any game, I'm gonna have a stroke. I'm just really fucking bad at it. Should I leave? Actually, I kind of want to leave the... I don't know. What if I, like, just... This is a weird idea. Oh god, I forgot that some of the skin ended up there. Oh my god. Okay. So, I'm thinking is doing that, and I can... not really do that. Right, screen kind of works. Because I want to, like, add the texture to it, to, like, emphasize a little bit, so it looks a little bit more like, a sweater. I know that's, it's like, it's not good enough, but I also don't want to go too hard into it. Again, this is like due in like a couple days, basically. I should have done this before our fight started, so I can actually, like, do our fight. Also don't know if my style looks better if I, like, it's like trying to find the level of embracing it, you know? But I should embrace it, but at the same time still want a little bit of friendliness in there. Oh yeah, that's a different thing too. Okay. God, dude, the skin seems like a nightmare to fuck up. Or I can just, like... know how much of the face and everything is on that sweater layer, so I'm just gonna like cut, nope, cut, and I think, where the hell is it? Or did I just delete it and it just looks fine as is? I think I did, okay. Oh shit. Not the right layer. Just suck ass at video games, but loves playing them anyways, because that's kind of my MO. That's the theme of this group. It was really funny having the realization that just because you're a game designer, it does not mean you have to be good at games. Because that's kind of like why game design is such a team-based thing. So people that can fill your gaps can just like sort of course correct for you, I guess, for lack of a better way to put it. She's still fasting me from beyond the sunlight. Oh my god, the heat wave has been so bad. My AC broke down at like the best possible time. And that was like at the very beginning of the heat wave. I basically like camped in my friend's house for like a day or two. Because I just didn't deal with it. I think it doesn't feel like shaking here, honestly. I also have this cool tendency to be like, oh, it sucks, and it's like, brother, it's not done yet. And you know it's not done yet. Okay, no, this is actually the perfect thing to apply that texture method I accidentally found. God. Now I feel like there's been too much of like dominating a little bit. Put a mask on. No, that actually was pretty good. Okay. And then I can just like add some... Oh, forgot about this too. To make that a bit darker. Drawing's a fucking nightmare. I love drawing, I hate drawing. Literally every artist ever. I really just want to start doing it because like I have so many game ideas and so many projects that like it starts off going really well and then because of real life circumstances, like it's always my artists specifically that are just like I can't do it anymore because I fucking have real life shit happening, and it's like I can't get mad at them, but it's still just frustrating because it's like, oh, we were so close, and I don't feel like I'm good enough to do my own shit, or I lack. It's more specific that I lack the discipline a lot of the time, and I'm kind of like trying to get better with that. This feels a little bit lazy to me. Let me go back to the... And then try to do like an even darker one. I'd like to add like a little bit of hue with this, but it's really hard to with this. Oh fuck. This specific color palette that I have to work with. I really like Lord Sapphire's designs a lot. I have one in the little guy that you're seeing in the middle left and right next to me, my beloved freak Chud's son. God, the monochromatic color palettes are just so fucking hard to work with. What happened here? Huh? Okay, let me just... No, deadass, what happened? What the fuck? Bye, I guess. What the hell? Why was there one over there? Whatever. We're making it work. We're jumping, we're hopping, we're jobbing. Is this the goat ear? Where did the goat ear go? Right here. Okay. Sure. Blend it like that. This one. Just a little bit of a difference like that. Didn't realize that I actually made it as part of the hair. That's really awesome for me. Okay, now I'm supposed to need to color the skin and the face. Which is arguably the same thing depending on who you ask. Okay, what layer is that one? It's the fucking jacket, of course. Hair colors apparently random shot that's loose. Really heavy showing. I'm gonna let them show you. Weirdly, I think the sloppiness will bring more attention to it. If that makes sense. I'll probably start sharing progress across. But I already got like, I already got an attack on like the second, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I have to fight back. Because I want to do friendly fire wherever I can. So more people draw my OC. If anyone has an OC that they want to draw, they want me to draw, also like leave a comment. I'll put you in my queue. I have a little bit of a queue going on. What is wrong with me with these fucking color layers? Why do I hate myself and put them in the worst possible places? Okay, to be fair, these kind of share the color. I understand why I hate this one. Okay. I'm so scared of doing the face. I don't like my faces. This one actually came out pretty good though. I am pretty proud of this one. Oh fuck. Why'd I do that? I also don't know why I'm... God, it looks so gross. Brighten it up a little bit, actually. Okay, that's better. It's like I know I'm gonna be blending this anyways, but it's still just... I'm looking to figure out where not to blend. I feel like if there's like some not blended areas, or just a little bit more interesting, I guess, is a better way to put it. And just like a little bit on the nose to help it stand out a bit more. I don't know why I put the nostril all the way over there, but it's moved, it's better now. I didn't really know what to do with the lips, but I think that works. Oh, let me like actually put the eyelashes above all else, but do it on pause. I'm just gonna grab this color I accidentally made. Do you ever like put a song in your playlist and it hasn't shown up for a long time, and then all of a sudden it shows up, and it's just like, what the fuck why did I put this here? That's what I'm feeling right now. In front of a live studio audience. I'll also put some light for the eyes. Right here. Even though it looks like it's just blocking out the fucking sun right now. I found an eye technique that I thought looked pretty good, so I'm trying to apply that right now. But I'm trying to figure out what layer is best to put it on. I think this will work. Okay. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with how these eyes are shaped, and I really don't want to fuck it up. Okay, so I did that there, and did that here. Let me, like, honestly, I gotta open it up a little bit. Okay. And I'm gonna hide this layer for now, just so I can apply the eyes without having a stroke. I think I can just put the eyes right here. The eye color, I mean. Is someone fucking crashing into my house? I sent a video, an Uwo's Lab video to my friend, I love Uwo's Lab, of him trying to do a 100 cigarette adapter or some shit like that, and he was just like, I can't believe that that's a real thing. But he looked it up because he was nosy, and it's like, yep. 100 cigarette adapter. 10,000 eyes. Because I'm really enjoying this. I think that it's a really good piece that I'm drawing. Should I think I should add like a sort of dusty pink for the eyes. Not necessarily the same color as... Or should I just do like this? They're goat eyes, so part of me wants to like go all in on that. Well, he's a goat character, so I kind of want to go all in on it. But I don't know if that's really the best course of action. He looks so ghastly. Wait, let me add the... I can't figure out shit that I want to do for eyes. I'm really bad at it. Because it looked really cool and I was like just sketching it out, but now that I'm like actually like coloring it, it looks like odd. Maybe if I like make the whites of the eyes look a little different. Maybe if I shade the eyes, it'll look a little bit better. Or just pick like an off-white in general, like just doing, doing a straight, flat-out white tends to look really weird to me, so maybe if I just... No, that's not dusty enough. That's too dusty. Maybe I should just change the color, just to give the illusion. Just can't do fucking faces all that well. Where did I put the mouth? Open the mouth. Because I feel like if I move that, it's gonna make it feel a lot better. It doesn't change the fact that these eyes look a little fucking weird, but I'm doing my best, okay? I really want to find an eye shape that I like. And it's like, objectively, I do kind of like this shape. It's just a matter of, like, coloring it. You know what? I think the problem might be that the outline isn't distinct enough. I think I need to, like, not saturate it because that is bad for this composition, but I need to just make it a little bit darker around the eye. Okay, that does look a lot better to me. And then probably just do the classic. I know it's like yellow in the reference and I'm going very off book for this. this, but I think it looks better if there's a little bit of depth like that. I mean, I have to just, like... Maybe that's the real problem with these, that they aren't shaded enough. Also, the eye feels a little bit more open than I would like it to be. I don't think that helps either. But I also feel like YouTube needs to change that, so I won't. I gotta find that mouth. What that mouth do? Etika, Etika. Is it just like on the skin? I'm a fucking idiot. Of course it's not just right on the skin. So actually, let's blend that away. But I think it's like put in a position where that's the only way I can get rid of it. And then I'm gonna try going back in, yanking this color, and just like. Would have to just like sort of pseudo embrace it. Okay, and the eyelashes, I think I can cheat a little bit with this, to be honest. Just like, 'cause I just don't, I feel like they're too wide open, so if I do it like this, okay, that's a lot better. What about if I give it an under eyelash as well? Eyes look wider open. Okay. Okay. Now he looks kind of like a ghost, though. Alien, but I think that's just because the way that he's shaded. If I add some more drama to it, maybe it'll look better. You know what time it is, bitch? It's fucking TV time or whatever. Or is this the Stanton? I actually haven't really paint filter. I know that I need to. I really know that I need to. Games keep coming out that I want to play more. And it's so sad. I've just started watching my friend play it. Because they're really hyperfixated on it. But we need to continue that. Why does that look lighter? Let's try to go fingertip mode. Okay, that's way better. There we go. Oh, I need to also do the hands. I've been so focused on the eyes because I want to get good with eyes. Whatever. I feel like they'll be able to tell I at least tried. Cause I did, okay? I tried really fucking hard! You shouldn't have signed up for a trade with the artist who's that good. Because I just feel like I have to try harder than I actually should. I'm just also trying really hard to sense out things so I don't burn myself out. That was, I know it was a big problem for me, but part of why I stopped drawing was it. Where the fuck is this thing? I don't need you. Go back to jail. drawing every single day, just trying so hard to get better, and it's just like the more that you do it, the less you want to do it, and it sucks. It's such a simple joy for me. Like I feel like these days a lot of hobbies you feel like you need to monetize. Art is the one thing where it's just like, no. I know that I don't, because that's not why I started drawing. I started drawing because it was fun, and also for clout. Which that second one never ended up happening, but I'm okay with it. Because the actual act of tuning this is what's enjoyable about it. I forgot that I'm in fingertip mode. Okay, now we go back to blending. Kind of wanting to it's like fucking this song. I'm obviously playing the legally distinct chiptune version of it because I don't want to get in trouble with Jim copyright. But God, I've been kind of thinking about wanting to watch Steven Universe again. I think it's gonna be a mistake if I do. But I've been so just like, was it really as bad as I remember it being? I remember I was like fine with it, and then the Human Zoo episode made me so uncomfortable that I was just like, I can't watch this. Like, it's just like, the history behind that is jarring to try and make a thing in your world. At least specifically calling it that might have been a big problem for me. I didn't know. It was just a weird choice. Nope. Not quite. There we go. I kind of feel inclined to like slap a mild bit of airbrushing on this and call it done, honestly. Just like all over everything. What happens if I try to do it just over these two folders? Oh. Apparently I shouldn't have done that. Or maybe just like on the colors layer. That's too big. I need to like put it more near the top. Just to like wake up the face a little bit, you know? Like adding a little bit of airbrushing kind of like lightens everything up to me. Not multiply. What else? Subtract. Add. Oops. It's the kind of player that I want. Or should I just do multiply and like... I feel inclined to do that. That sounds good. Next one that I should probably be doing is the highlights in your hair. here when I need to do it on the hair layer. Jarvis, explain. And then I wanted to like put it on top of a cloud, kinda. So let's try doing that. It's gonna be like one behind, or one on top. Shit. This one's gonna be off white, it's blue. I feel like I had a special brush that would work for this. But I don't know. That's cross-hatching. This is a gauze cloud. Let me see how that looks. Nah. I need something softer. Either sparkles, soft circles, bloodstains, barbed wire, lines. That's the maple leaf. No, it's too leafy. I don't know why I thought even for a nanosecond that that would work. I bet I could. I'll just find a cloud brush on the asset store TM. So give me a minute for that. You won't be able to see it because of the way that I set up the stream, but it's fine. Cloud brush. 'Cause I'm not drawing clouds. Apparently I already have one installed. Where the fuck is it then? I'll look at my materials. Is it just like bare ass? 'Cause some of them just kind of end up like that. There's so many. Oh, it's just showing me literally everything that I've ever installed, I see. Let's try this one. That is not the brush that I selected. I'll add this to my watercolors, I guess. Realistic, thick paint, Inia ink. I have no idea if this is one of the clouds, but I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's reduce the brush density a little bit. Actually, it'd probably be easier to tell if I do it like on top. Some behind. Honestly, this looks pretty okay. I will need to add some onto this. That's like a little bit more blue, maybe. Put that behind it. Actually, that looks really good. Hold on. I'm cooking a little bit with this. I'll put another layer behind this. I love it when I can just be like kind of scrappy with it. I might wanna, yeah, just so it seems more like. Is that anything? Is that good? That's too gray. So let's put that behind it. Why does it look so gray? Okay, I think I want to get rid of that, like... Honestly, it's more of a placeholder than anything. This, maybe I have to try and line this next time. But that looks really good, okay. Doesn't exactly have the depth that I was thinking about, but... Well, it doesn't have as much depth as I would like to. But it still looks really good. The clouds really save it, I'm not gonna lie. The clouds hide a lot of mistakes. Let's keep this and just try to, like, erase around. Because I want to still maintain some of the depth of the clouds. And I feel like the gray is doing a really good job doing that. Maybe I should also add a little bit more of a background to it. I don't know. The dogs are not bullying her as much as I thought they would be today. That's kind of fucked up. In a good way, obviously. Okay, I don't know why I did it like that when I know that I need to use the fucking paint. Okay. This song feels appropriate because it's just like it's always easy to shit on your stuff in the process, and then I have to remind myself like, bro, it's not done yet, it's not done yet. And now it's done, and it's like, okay, this actually kind of fucks. What happened? Backgrounds do more than you think, y'all. I know people hate doing them. I hate doing them. That's why this one's kind of messy, but I don't know, it helped a lot. Oh shit, oops. It's okay, it's a pure white, it doesn't matter what the base is. So let's just leave like this stuff, right? Okay! I made it work. And I'll just sign it with my heart candle. Behold my absolute dog shit. I'll just do it like SS. It's a sea shanties. It's a little fun. Okay, next time now that I've done what I owe, I think next time I will start on my revenge TM. The first revenge that I have to do. I'm so happy with how this came out, like, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, thank God, alright. Yeah, so see you guys later. hope the VOD watchers and the lurkers enjoyed this descent into